between the... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
What I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early. And that took a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So likely a 3-and-out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. And the big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks. How do you keep them up? How do you keep them motivated? They've got to dial up something to give themselves some confidence.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3-and-out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now Cooper looks to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders.
He'll get this down to the 38.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the draw, here's Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Cooper. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 25 carries, 101 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott right back to Tolbert. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Prescott from the gun. On the left side, Gallup's got it.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Cooper will look to throw it.
That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
From the 36, Cooper. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 85 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick-6.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Cooper. Open man as Thielen is complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Second catch for the down, and lined up a first down. Back to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cooper.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Cooper. Open man has got it, the tight end.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Cooper on 1st and 10.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
All the time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. He finds Robinson.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Eagles!
Simi Fehoko.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason prep.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? Is that what's going to go around the league and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be a third and about 13. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on third and 14.
They forced him on third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. To throw is Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Inside give to Elliott.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
The Cowboys at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Second down, Prescott. Steps away to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Up the middle, here's Elliott, able to slither by, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. His career rushing numbers just continue to rise with that last carry. He surpasses 12,280 yards and also surpasses Marshall Faulk.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Here's Prescott.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is third and 4. Escaping the pressure right. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Back to throw is Cooper. Throwing to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Up the middle they go with Sanders. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Throwing there, but this pass is going to
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
There's Jalen Tolbert as this Dallas offense returns to the field.
Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Prescott to throw it. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Patterson's kick is good.
And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Well, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cooper. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Cooper looks to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's Cooper. And that's complete to Sanders. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Cooper.
And once again, this is Sanders.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A final shot before break. Cooper. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. Kareem Hunt with a touchdown run. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Robbie Anderson leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And their offense has been in top form so far, especially their passing game, as it's helped push them out to this big halftime lead. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week, and they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Throwing. Prescott. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. From the 35 on 2nd down, Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Cooper will look to throw it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Cooper. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
On second down, Elliott. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Second and long is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Now Elliott. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again with Elliott. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
Dak's going to keep it.
And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Looking to throw. Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Cooper. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Prescott. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Cooper. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cooper. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw hauled in by QT here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Outright, he finds Tolbert.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Elliott running right. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott on the move to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here's Cooper throwing to start the drive. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of 9.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cooper.
Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now Cooper throwing on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Cooper now throwing after the interception. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cooper on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
10 yards on the pickup.
On second and very short, Cooper. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
To throw again on second down. Cooper. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again on second down. Cooper flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Nifty move. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Play action now. Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A give to Elliott. Jukes by again. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Throwing to start the drive. Cooper. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Cooper toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Cooper.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
This is taken around the 12. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A 1st down carry by Elliott.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They go to Elliott again. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Eagles take over.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 29, Cooper. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Cowboys, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll fall to